As we prepare our hearts this morning for devotion, you may join us on Facebook and YouTube. Our devotion this morning is entitled But God, and it comes from Be Still and Know by Millie Stam. But as for you, ye thought evil against me, but God meant it unto good. Genesis 50, verse 20. Joseph had been placed in charge of a food program during a famine in Egypt. Hearing that food was available there, Joseph's brothers came to purchase a supply. What mixed emotions Joseph must have had when he saw his brothers. This was his opportunity to retaliate. But Joseph had no spirit of revenge. He had no ill will toward them. He was aware that God was working through his afflictions to bring about good. He said to his brothers, For God did send me before you to preserve life. So now it was not you that sent me hither, but God. Although the brothers were afraid Joseph would take revenge on them, he assured them, Fear not, for am I in the place of God? But as for you, ye thought evil against me, but God meant it unto good, to bring to pass, as it is this day, to save much people alive. Joseph faced each difficulty in his life with two words, but God. He didn't know why he was sold into slavery, but God. He couldn't understand his prison term, but God. He couldn't explain why he had been lifted to such prominence, but God. You thought evil against me, but God meant it for good. He experienced the truth of what Paul wrote. And we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are the called according to his purpose. On a piece of embroidery, each stitch is necessary to complete the pattern. Even a few black threads enhance the beauty of the other colors. As God works out his pattern for our lives, he places each stitch carefully. It may hurt, but it is meant for our good. He knows where to weave in the dark threads to increase the beauty of our lives. We do not see the completed pattern, but God does. God is working in our lives today. Even though we cannot see the completed pattern, we can say, however, but God meant it unto good. God has great confidence in you to place you where you are. Amen.